so your game is a little bit easier, and eventually you are the full win condition in this game. Unless Notel gets like some Blink, Refresher, BKB, Naga is the full win condition in the game that isn't really countered that hard at all.
Yeah, that's the hero you're going to deal with. A lot of focus from OG towards it. But same, you know, again, it's the same argument with a lot of these heroes for Virtus Pro. Batrider with, you know, whether it's the Boots of Travel, the Blink Dagger, whatever it's going to be. Earthshaker, Blink Dagger, Naga getting to that mid to late game. Can they get there? Can they actually weather the storm? Because OG are bringing some freaking tidal waves right now with the amount of push that's coming the way of VP.
It's waves after waves. You have your Enigma, you have your Lycan, you have your Beastmaster with the summons. It won't be easy. I completely agree with you on that point. It won't be easy, specifically because not only is your Naga a very greedy core, you also have a Shaker, right, who will need some space somewhere to get that Blink Dagger off. And usually what they do is they give Zayat a lane in which he farms and gets his dagger, and then he joins these fights. But
30 seconds to go.
Man, where do you find that farm? It looks rough.
Everyone's so greedy. Everyone needs the farm. So here we go. Game one of this best of three. Virtus Pro taking OG. We've got Resolution Bat. Saxes on the Nyx. Getting in towards a bounty rune up top. Looks like Zayat's Earthshaker is going to scout him out. As Lycan for Sumail up top there with him. No Tail, Enigma, mid, Thompson, Rubik, which I'm super excited to see come back again. It's been like 4 years since we've seen Thompson really play this Rubik mid. Solo Enchantress, ILTW on the Naga Siren, and no one.
How many years? Was he playing Dotes 4 years ago? He's going to suffer a little bit here.
Rezo, that is a massive wave. Jeez. He's like triple wave up top. That's a lot of farm for Rezo now. Should get him up to like level 4 or something, honestly.
Look at
Sax is going to try and get a few denies.
He's trying off well.
Come on, if he can get some more range creep denies, that'd be sick here for Saxa. Go on, get it, my son. No, he's been fissured. That's not how it's meant to be.
Hey, he's gonna run. He's fine. Nyx Assassin has.
I was just going around the Rosy top lane again. They're just stacking waves on waves.
And this is how they always play this lane almost. Unless they can really pressure someone hard, they always just focus on Rezo and his Boots of Travel. So as long as he gets it fast enough, they're fine. Meanwhile, Notil on the bottom lane was actually farming the small camp of the Radiant, right? So he farms it next to the outpost, and that way he also denies Enchantress the ability to take that creep.
Yeah, denying everything away from it. Rezo doesn't have TP, pretty limited on mana top. Not going to get a courier snipe there. Looks like OG managed to micro everything away, but again, stacking up that wave.
Mid lane?
As mid lane, yeah, there's a Fisher in, but the fade bot there. Thompson's down. Bot lane, they were having a crack as well. They were forcing mid one back to have himself under tier 1. So VP, multi-pronged attack, going in pretty wild, while Rezo's creating so much space for himself.
No one is about to out-level him by a full level right now. And it's rough. It's rough because he has 11 denies, 26 CS versus 17 of Thompson.
And he gets one of those bottom bounty runes. Mid one might be in a spot of bother here. Getting chased back by Solo with Queen of Pain arriving. No one, he thinks twice of it. Doesn't want to dive tier 1 because No Tail is a juicier, easier target. Goes for the TP, there's nothing to stop this, so very wise. No Tail gets back to his tier 2, in fact. Not even going all the way out. Yeah, he's very close to the death. Gets his last... Ooh, is that his last move? Yeah, Solo secures it. Gets the Eidolons out, though, No Tail. We'll be able to provide a little bit.
He understands that they have things up. And Lycan has his Necro 1 completed, too.
There we go. So his farm rate will accelerate.
And then TP down bottom, where Solo is about to die.
Oh, yeah. Heals there. While mid lane, Zayat and no one making a move on. Thompson again. Rubik, even under his tier 1 tower, going to get Sonic waved. What can he do and turn around? A dagger steals a Sonic wave, throws it onto no one. Thompson still alive somehow, and no one taking that final tower hit. Will keep himself up in the running, but a 1-for-1. Thompson somehow making a play to trade.
Magical spells dealt with him. There is a smoke though from VP again.
Yeah, a level 5 Batrider. He's like a creep away from hitting 6 and having that lasso ready.
Thompson,
They're guarding
though.
the DD rune, and Thompson's been sandwiched in. My goodness. Batrider, Earthshaker, Queen of Pain. Thompson's down again. 0, 1, 3, and 0 on that Rubik so far. Not having a great game.
Moving towards bottom while LTW is farming the safest triangle. So, Roar.
Yeah, onto the Enchantress. They're going for solo. They think it's an easy kill, but they might be mistaken. Resolution now, the target of choice, as Sumail shreds him limb from limb, and solo. Poor Enchantress. Hunted by the feral wolf of Sumail, and this is where OG can transfer those 2 kills into an objective, get the tier 1 down, and move into that Radiant side jungle.
Top lane, when it comes to the CS, at least he's on top of the charts, but net worth a bit
And they're
lower
trying to catch. They want Sumail, and Chantotem's there, and they've got this stun over on the Lycan. Great Fisher catches both of OG's heroes, and Lycan, he's been left all on his lonesome. A Fisher turnaround from Thompson now and lifts up the Queen of Pain, dragged into the summons, but she still is able to blink and wand away. So OG trading 1 for 1, still unable to claim that tier 1.
Enchantress is very tanky at the moment. You have the Untouchable, and you have the level 2 heal.
Thompson's hungry. He wants revenge for his 3 deaths, but Zayat's just... Oh, nice. He's got Fisher on Fisher. I think Solo's trapped in here for good now. Can he heal up enough with a stick the rain? He's got a million raindrops.
You can't kill raindrops.
A million raindrops.
I was just about to check his inventory.
Target's hiding away. Zayat has been given jungle. As the war comes through, they find resolution. Batrider immediately dispatched with. There's no escaping the Eidolons, the summons here from OG. Do they get solo as well? Thompson does have the lift.
Man, you don't get her. I'll tell you right now, you just don't go for that kill. There is a wolf form used on the mid lane though, and this should be the tier 1 mid as well. There's the fortification, but...
Yeah, how are you stopping this, honestly? The net is closing in around VP.
Zayat has to be careful. That's Fisher.
Yeah, he's going to get caught out here. He's blocked in. Necro units plus Saxa, Vendetta, Invis, hiding away. I don't know if he even needed to come out of that one. The summons were dealing with him perfectly fine. And Resolution, he's walked too far forward. He's been caught out completely. Sonic Wave, it looked pretty, but it didn't do bloody much, did it?
It got a couple of creeps at least, and it shooed them away. That's something.
In a little bit. Still about a grand away from Manta. Oh, is Rezo getting found? And he's putting himself out in these risky areas, and this is, you know, a sign of the times. This is the symptom, basically, of the problem that you were describing earlier. With so many greedy heroes, someone has to show on the lane where you're going to die. It was Batrider to begin with, now Enchantress is going to follow in his tracks. I think she dug her own grave here a little bit, Solo showing on that lane.
So, okay, let's go first over the Batrider. The Batrider dies because Nyx Assassin Saxa, he uses Carapace on the Firefly, but Notel is following him and uses the Midnight Post to see him under the trees, right? He clears the trees as well and pretty much solos him. And then Saxa contributes again because you mentioned it earlier, Vendetta gives you break, and he pretty much broke Enchantress because of Untouchable. Untouchable stopped working. Top lane, mid one.
Is he going to be the sacrifice here? Saxa's TP to try and help. He might get the Batrider, you know. Resolution, 1 for 1 there as no one. The Sonic Wave takes down the Nyx at long last. No one getting himself his 5th kill of the game. Queen of Pain, 5-0-1. Yeah, potentially got no tail here. He goes for it. A black hole will take down Zayat. Does get found by no one's Queen of Pain, though. But that is so much space bought here as OG defend their tier 2, get a good couple of kills. Yeah, yet again, he's out in the open. He's the one that has to show on lanes, make sure that Naga is farming freely back in the jungle.
Can't do nothing about
forcing OG to, you know, move up to this top half of the map while they secure down south with Solo and RTW. But this top half of the map, yeah, this is exactly it. This is where Roshan lives. This is where OG want to be.
And they're in that pit, they're taking it down, and you can't really contest this. You're just missing your key ingredients to make this draft work on the side of VP. You don't have the dagger on Shaker, you don't have the dagger on Rezo. Rezo actually did complete his Boots of Travel.
That's a wave cut you didn't want to try starting, is it?
It's so bad. It's so hard to try and creepsync versus a Nyx Assassin. Look at this. Carapace onto the Firefly.
Vendetta strike, stun, mana burn. Thompson's here to mop it all up. Thank you very much, Saxa, for securing me a kill.
Nyx Assassin with the Vendetta will always be there to stop you, because you can't scout him. Wolf form bot.
Yeah, they're chasing towards Solo. Does have a TP. He tries to go for the heal, but with Malefice coming from No Tail in any second now, Solo really going to be struggling to escape. It's a long, arduous chase, though, and I think it looks like OG not wanting to commit for it. While Thompson, with mid one, they take down Zayat's top, so that's Blink Dagger yet again delayed.
Yeah, Solo didn't die, by the way. He's still the tankiest
Yeah,
one on
Solo's
his
still
side. Yeah?
sprinking away.
He actually managed to steal one of the wolves. I don't know exactly. Okay, so maybe he will die here now, though.
Healing power.
For once, it's not resolution out in this awkward position in the elbow of the map. Solo, it feels like he's toying with them right now. I'm a tanky inch, but OG are done with your nonsense. They've brought enough heroes here. A high ground push is coming. They're actually going to go for it.
It looks that way, yeah.
I mean, Aegis for what, a minute and a half? So Sumail's got some wiggle room here to play around with.
Look, they're not even committing with heroes. They're just attacking the tower with creeps. Enchantress.
Now they go for the Ench. Break is there, half HP. Solo stunned up and cleared up. Dead for 30 seconds. And
There is Diffusal completed. Diffusal Manta on Naga. So this is a huge power spike for him if they can wait the Aegis out.
But the stun's onto Rezo. He's going to get over the Fissure just barely, so the Lycan can't chase. A great Sonic Wave. Pushes OG all back, but the stuns. Malefice, the Blink Echo. Zaya's there. Gets onto 3. Lift up, drag back. Let's see if Queen of Pain can do the job, because Naga Siren, she's ready to fight. No one's in the back lines. Finds mid one as the Sumail Lycan does respawn, but is left all alone. It's a 1v4. Sumail used up, cancel the TP, and VP under their tier 3, still alive somehow. What OG off the map?
Because you know, like as an analyst, you're clicking on everyone, you're checking the item progression, and you see that this Shaker is far, far away from his Blink Dagger, and you're like, okay, this is the team fight in which OG takes the tier 3, goes back in when the Wolf form is back up, but no, Zayat, he cancels everything. He gets that quick blink and just turns the fight.
Completely caught off guard. Trying to find Solo top, gets a sentry down so it allows him to heal. Lasso onto mid one as a black hole. Oh, they've caught a couple in the back, but the Fisher's there, stopping No Tail in his tracks, so they Yules up onto the Rubik, and Thompson's in trouble. Lycan shapeshifts forward, kills off Rezo. But this Naga Siren, she is absolutely dominating him. Sumail's going to run away. That's a sad little puppy as mid one returns, coming back in, looking for LTW, but now he's stuck. Trapped inside on Zayat as the Queen of Pain has found the Lycan and OG are falling apart. Virtus Pro have come out of the gates very quickly. It feels like they've weathered the storm. They've pushed the winds back and they are ready now.
You could actually hit him even if he moves far away. Bottom lane Sumail, he's actually caught.
Yeah, it looks like he might be in trouble here. 4 heroes of VP have found him. Turned into mincemeat. OG trying to react, and yeah, they brought Saxa and No Tail down there. He's still up in that, kind of dead lane area, just pushing tier 2. It's an Enchantress that you don't want to go for.
Do you have the damage here?
Stun from Saxa. Do they have the stuns? Song of the Sirens there from RLTW, and it says absolutely not. The blink out from the Queen of Pain, actually spotting out No Tail and mid one. Lasso there, Enigma caught with a 3-man Sonic Wave. What can Thompson do? He's going to try and steal something back, but he's got to retreat. Virtus Pro are here en masse with the numbers. The turnaround Sonic Wave pushes Resolution away, but I think Thompson's still going to get chased down. Little by little, tick down into his grave as no one's there. With Solo to secure it, no one. Beyond godlike with a triple kill. This Queen of Pain, 14-0-5. Damn difficult to get that big ulti going, but with Roshan being taken by VP, OG want to make a move. Smoking in behind Saxa. Mid one leading the charge. They found Resolution there with the Carapace, and in comes the Blink Black Hole. 2 illusions! No Tail's whiffed it. Unfortunate for him as no one jumps in with his BKB, whipping away at the back of No Tail's head. Enigma's about to fall as Zayat. He wants to continue because, well, Lasso there onto the Lycan, trying to give RTW a bit of space. Good Fisher, but it's not going to block them back. So Naga dead. OG in a great spot now. They can chase for more, hunting targets on their way through. Zayat, I don't know if he can get out of this one. A blink in a second. The Fade Bolt cancels it again. Saxa lining up a mana burn, and Zayat is found by the Wolves.
This should be Rosh for them, right? Naga is dead, yeah, 60 seconds of LTW. So if Yeah, if you're OG, you just go into the pit. 50% Roshan, you can take that.
I was wondering for a second if they think, wait, 50 seconds, Nagasara, and just finished Basher, probably doesn't have buyback. If we go for tier 3 barracks here, maybe they could have, but this is definitely the more...
He feels a little bit too strong, overconfident, stays in the fight a bit too long, loses all his mana, and now bottom lane, Rezo.
Looks like he's alright. Saxa might not be. Has the backing of Thompson and mid one. Still waiting on this high ground, but now Thompson's actually been found and no one immediately changing targets. They want the Rubik. Will they stop his TP? The answer is no. OG somehow getting away with absolute murder. Saxa will... What do you reckon that's primarily in response to? Is that Midnight Pulse?
It's...
Black Hole?
Oh. Thompson.
Also there. Resolution dragging Thompson into the river. Fisher does block them out as the Echo Slam there, catching Lycan. Oh, it's Sumail. That's who they're going for. This fight split 3 ways. Thompson down as no one jumping in. The Sonic Wave not quite catching the dog as he sprints back to safety. OG losing the Rubik. His VP Resolution did drop in all of that. Zayats does have a blink here if he wants to go chasing with no one and LTW at the ready. They're going to go high ground in blind, Solo leading the charge. And mid one, a freebie here for Virtus Pro on the dire side of the map. Potential tier 2s opening up for them.
He had the cheese there to use, but he opted not to, and I can definitely understand that. But we're talking about all these items that aren't really that weird. Your BKB or Naga isn't...
Cue it up. Oh wait, no, we don't want to get DMCA'd. Solo, he's been stunned. Chained into oblivion, the Midnight Pulse still ticking, but he's healing through it all, and in comes some Naga illusions, causing a little bit of chaos, and they give up. They've got to give up on this. They can't go for Solo.
It's done.
Yet again, the Enchantress 1v5ing.
Yeah, he also took the Cobalt 4-man, which gives him 12% movement speed, so it was a bit easier to run away. They're still chasing him though.
Saxa, great stun. They might find this. He's broken the Ench. Untouchable will come back up though, but Sumail has arrived. At long last, they get that pick.
And that's why Virtus Pro... exactly.
They're coming with a blink lasso. Resolution straight onto mid one, half HP, and he's gone. Destroyed by VP, ticking down a little bit there with the Firefly going, and Sumail sprinting on towards the Batrider, slowed, doesn't quite get down to the low ground, nearly had it with a 4-staff, as Naga splits out the illusions, trying to give chase it, but a 2-man Black Hole from No Tail. Beautiful stuff with the chain stuns from Saxa. Midnight Pulse, it is there, but the BKB from No One gives him the space he needs and pushes back OG. Still going to drop though when losing that Beyond Godlike streak as they do Echo Slam the Rubik. Thompson, he's getting annihilated here, and VP claim another 2 great kills, and they force OG to use their spells defensively.
There you go, the smoke is there, and look at Solo. He's the only one not smoked. Heals.
Nature attend us.
Thompson gonna steal up the blink as they BKB and jump forward with Rezo, dragging mid one yet again, focusing Beastmaster, and the blink echo expended here to take down both OG's Nyx and Beastmaster. No Tail. Can he get away from this? Blink on cooldown for a couple of seconds. He'll be able to make his way back towards the ramp, get up the staircase as the buyback from Saxa comes. Zayat's just a cheeky little fisher there.
Wolf form.
Vendetta forward. Can they take down this Naga Siren? They've mana burnt her, and they've jumped in with an Abyssal Blade of Lycan. No Tail, Black Hole cancelled immediately by the Yule Scepter. Oh, that's a disaster for OG. Naga can now stand their ground and fight a little bit. Has the backing of the Enchantress heal as Fishers line up left and right. No one jumps in, and he's going to clear up house. 2 down again as OG. They have tail between legs. They are hurted, wounded, licking their wounds right now as it doesn't look good. 4 down. Sumail, the last one standing, and back to the den he goes.
It's the same problem that OG is facing with this position 5 Enigma every time. You really want to have this blink BKB, but it comes so late that every single black hole he has is interrupted within a second, right? And he doesn't contribute as much. Plus, the fissure in that last fight didn't really contribute them at all. Thompson uses it, and he actually blocks the wolf away from the Naga, so he needs to circle around the fissure.
The Dire's mid-rags. Yes. It's gone.
And the first racks of the game going to go to VP, surprisingly enough. I definitely thought it would be OG to at least take, a tier 3 or something. Virtus Pro, Abyssal Blade forward, they've caught Sumail. Do they have enough here to actually just bring him down with a Sonic Wave? They most certainly do. dead for 90 seconds. OG going to lose 2 full lanes.
Do you think that's it? 80 seconds without
It looks like
Lycan? He doesn't have a black hole. Do they go throne here? Do they try to go or do they just back out? Okay. Watch so far. It's just so many skills used properly in the team fights, and the positioning is just perfect. Saksa again scouted it out immediately. Maybe he can snatch it. Can he?
Can he? He's on top of the Roshan. What can Saksa get? The Aegis and the cheese! Saksa, you cheeky little bastard! Doesn't get the refresher shard, that's for the Queen of Pain. But Saksa Nyx Assassin, he's out of there, zooming away. He's got his stolen goodies.
He's completed it, I think.
That's pretty huge. I mean, there's nothing to stop it, right? And they lasso the Nyx. VP make the first move. BKB Batrider gives him the perfect safety net to take the Aegis out of the hands of Nyx Assassin, reclaiming what was rightfully theirs. And Carapace, maybe a little bit of time here for Sumail to jump in with the Abyssal Blade. Focusing forward, No-Tail with a black hole, catching RTW. It's a lot of damage. The Sonic Wave coming in again as no one looks to clear up a couple, but the Naga's down and the chase from OG moves forward. Queen of Pain bashed up. Sumail wants this one, but it's an awfully difficult kill to grab. So I believe it's going to be Solo that they'll hunt down successfully, and maybe Zayats, as the Earthshaker is still getting hounded by the Wolf. A Fisher there and a blink away in 4 seconds should get him out to safety. But man, what happened there?
Versus 2 sides down, and it's understandable. Top lane Thompson.
Yeah, no one straight in there. Thompson feared up, and they've got the lasso from Batrider, dragging him around into the flames. Thompson annihilated as they get the fear to stop any TP out from Saksa. He might get a bounty rune. He's pushed back by the flame break. Go on, Saksa. No! The bounty rune is taken by Rezo. Doesn't even get that as a consolation prize. And Nyx Assassin with the Rubik dead for over a minute. The pings come out. It is mid lane push time for VP. VP, they want mega creeps. Tier 3 glyphed up, but very quickly dispatched with as the walls all come tumbling down around OG's base. Smoke from No-Tail. And like you said, he does have that blink, BKB black hole, but the spacing from VP, you've got Zayats in the southwest, Solo and no one kind of holding that front line, Naga lurking with Resolution in the shadows, where he's coming from. So Sumail making this initial move, jumping straight forward towards that Batrider, but Rezo gets the BKB and the runaway. They ensnare the Lycan, the black hole's there. No-Tail finds the Naga, that's the one target he needs to get. The Sonic Wave, the pushback, Naga's still alive, 4 stabbed away, and the Fisher will block them out with a great 2-man Echo Slam. Zayat has saved the day for RTW to turn around, and now the Gs have got to be coming because OG, they've got nothing left in the tank. Quick Pain is going to find No-Tail, and Enigma will be the 5th and final kill of this game as Virtus Pro take game 1.
It's just some incredible dotes right here, man. The skill level from these two teams. It's always fun to watch VP versus OG. I was looking forward to last night's series, OG versus Secret, but this is just as hyped.